welcome to Round Robin. I'm your host, Robin McCormick with the City of Hampton. And today we are going to tell you all about the new WorkOne Center at YH Thomas. My guests are Will Moffet, former member of council, and Pam Croom from Economic Development. Welcome.
Good morning.
Thank you.
First of all, I was not there at the unveiling, so I also don't know much about the WorkOne Center. So just like the audience out there listening, I'm going to ask you what the heck it is. WorkOne, what does that mean? Pam, I'm going to start with you.
All right, the WorkOne Center is a resource center for our residents to get community-based workforce resources. It is an opportunity for those that need training for jobs to be able to come and receive those services. Also an opportunity to meet with the partners in a no judgment zone in their community where they can be free to ask any questions that they may have about resources and programs or how to obtain services and participate in programs.
So why is it called WorkOne?
The name WorkOne is our tagline. We put together a stakeholder team 2 years ago when the city first started the workforce initiative, and what we found is we were going to work as one. As we all know, we don't need services duplicated. It is how can we all come together to better provide services to those in need that need a livable, sustainable job. So we're working as one. We've built this partnership where we work as one, so it was fitting that the center be called WorkOne.
So this is not Pam Croom running a program to train people for jobs?
No, this is actually partners in our community, such as the Virginia Career Works, the Virginia Employment Commission, Goodwill, HR CAP, Hampton University, that where we have created programs, or they have programs that are already identified that are job training programs that get our residents to work. And so you would be able to come there and work directly with those entities in a specific program.
So all these programs already existed. Why bring them together at YH? And I'm going to ask you about this one because I know YH is sort of your baby.
Well, good morning, Robin. Thank you for having us. I'm here this morning representing the Board of Directors for YH Thomas Community Center. And YH Thomas has always been a center of innovation in its partnership with the City of Hampton. And we saw this as an excellent opportunity to create additional synergy in our community because we are of the belief that a rising tide lifts all boats, and we believe that this is going to be uniquely successful not only for Hampton but for our region. So we see it as a game changer.
So if I am looking for a job, I don't just show up at WorkOne and apply for a job. So how does it help me? How do I find out what programs are there, what training is there? How do I go about utilizing this resource?
We will have a registration process for the center. We will publish a monthly calendar that will alert you to the programs that will be available, which partners will be there on which day. Although you may not be able to come there to obtain a job, you are able to utilize the center and our computer lab to search for jobs through the VEC, the Virginia Employment Commission's database. But specific programs will be scheduled on a monthly basis, and we will alert the community on the registration. There'll be marketing through our city resources, through the partners, sending out information to their participants. But we're really trying to go grassroots. One of the initiatives with the WorkOne Center is to train neighborhood peers. And these peers would actually be the eyes and ears for the programs. They would be able to tell a person in their community or neighborhood about what's happening at the resource center so that they can help their neighbors get sustainable employment.
Because like our e-news reaches a lot of people, it may not reach the people that you need to reach. And getting into communities is a fabulous way to do that. And that's partly what YH Thomas brings to the table, too.
I might add, what's so exciting about this initiative is that all of the partners have networks. YH Thomas has a network as one of the partners. And we believe that this is an opportunity that is going to benefit the citizens. Many of our citizens have lost hope. Some are between jobs, and this offers hope and opportunity. And so we're tremendously satisfied and gratified by this effort that is taking place. And if I may, Robin, I would like to commend our City Council, Mayor Tuck, our City Council, our City Manager, Mary Bunting, the Economic Development Department's leadership, past and present. And I tell you, Pam Croom is the glue that brings it all together, and we're just so appreciative and so thankful.
So the other thing, I mean, there are people who have some employment out there, but it's not full-time employment, or it's not really sustaining kind of employment. Will this also help people get training to get better jobs, to move up? Are there ways to do that?
Absolutely. This is truly about not just our unemployed, but our underemployed. We really often hear about the unemployed, but the story about underemployment is huge.
It is huge. You maybe get a restaurant job or a fast food job and you're making minimum wage, or you're working 25 hours a week, and boy, that doesn't sustain anybody.
Absolutely. Or you're working multiple jobs to make ends meet.
Trying to patch things together, right.
So there are very intentional programs that are being provided at the WorkOne Center to do just that, to skill a person up so that they're able to go and obtain those higher paying jobs. We're excited about several of our programs that we already have on board, which is our hospitality training program. And that's a two-pronged program. One is an entry-level training program that will give you classroom time to obtain a certification in hospitality. You will also have the opportunity to job shadow with 5 of our major employers, hospitality employers in the city of Hampton, to obtain a job, and you're guaranteed an interview at the end of that training program. That training program is also transferable to healthcare. So you may think that hospitality is your way in, but the ever-growing healthcare industry, where there are those higher paying jobs, you will have that opportunity for that, for those jobs. Then we have a cybersecurity opportunity with Hampton University. They are becoming a big partner in this program, which is also fitting, given the fact that they are a higher education institution in this city. So they have a program through their students where they are creating a credentialing process where our young people and anyone really that wants to learn cybersecurity, they have entry-level certifications that they're going to be bringing online, all the way up to those that are experienced and need those additional credentials for those more managerial, high-level security clearance type job opportunities. They are looking at bringing those programs into the WorkOne Resource Center. We also have a social media credential program. We're very excited. We had Facebook Boost in our community this past summer. And out of that, myself and 12 other partners were able to participate in their Train the Trainer. The Train the Trainer program is about teaching young people how to do business marketing on Facebook and Instagram. So you end up with a micro credential, and what we're looking to do with that is to partner those individuals that obtain that micro credential with our small business community and have them actually do social media marketing for our small businesses. Now that one gives you skills. You're learning how to do an actual job. You are working for a company, so you're building that skill level, and you're able to use that on a resume.
So it's kind of like it's more like a consulting kind of an internship.
Absolutely, and so the ideal program would be in the end that they would be hired by these small businesses in our community for employment. Or they go on to a post-secondary education institution and receive a degree in that field.
I do see more jobs opening up. More companies are willing to pay for that because they see how important it is as the new advertising
Absolutely.
market.
Social media is almost like your word of mouth.
Social media and digital marketing.
Yes. So those giving our young people who are already utilizing the social media sites the ability to turn that into a career is a game changer for our community, and giving them an opportunity to do something that they do every day and to show them how that can turn into a job opportunity, I think is very important. So we will be working with our school system with that program. They're also donating Chromebooks because that micro-credential is obtained electronically as it should be.
Well, now, interesting, that was one of the things, and I want to loop back around to the fact that you have a computer lab, because we know that the world today is digital and that some 90-something% of people have access to online. But when you have access on a phone, it's kind of limited access. It's very complicated to do job applications on a phone or to do complicated searches on a phone. And sometimes you need a real computer. And fewer and fewer people have the real computer now. They've switched to the smaller handheld models because they're a little more affordable. So having access to those computers and maybe someone to kind of help you through sometimes how to do these things is a really important asset. Of course, our libraries have them, our community centers have them, but having it there, I think, is going to be a real benefit to folks.
It is, and we'll be interconnecting with our libraries and the services that they're already providing when it comes to training an individual on how to use a computer. They are a share site. They were designated earlier this year by Peninsula Council Workforce Board as share sites, as the WorkOne Center will be a share site. So they're all interconnected and will actually will benefit more because the services that you would receive at the library, you can also receive at the WorkOne Center. There will be someone on site that will be able to help you with online applications, and there will also be training opportunities there by our partners on how to use a computer, or we would refer you to the library when their training programs are, if it's closer to where you live.
Okay. We've spent a lot of time talking about how this can help individuals get ready for a job and get a job. Will, I'm going to ask you to reach back to your experience on City Council and talk about how having people who are ready workforce helps the city as a whole, helps our businesses and helps us in the future.
Well, I'll be glad to do that. When our employers come into our city, they're looking for a workforce, and a workforce that's trained and ready to go certainly is a bonus. And I think that given this direction that we're going right now with Workforce One, it explores additional opportunities. One of the things, if I might put a plug in for Fire Training Center, since Weich Thomas is co-located also with the Fire Training Center and many other partners such as the Urban League, 200 Men Plus, we have an opportunity to, again, lift our entire city with regard to workforce development, and it has the added benefit of really increasing our tax base, because that makes more employers want to move to our city knowing that we have a ready workforce. And so that's just an added bonus. So I'm pleased with the direction that we're going and the opportunity that is before us.
And I'm just going to say, some people are like, so what, you increase the tax base? Just take it one more step. What happens when we increase the tax base?
Well, when we increase the tax base, we're able to increase the quality of life for all of our citizens. And when we're able to have more people gainfully employed and contributing and being productive, our quality of life improves for our entire city.
We can spend more money on parks, activities, events, the things that make living here so much better. We can improve our buildings, our infrastructure. We have money to spend on things that people truly want, and it does help all of us.
That is correct.
So thank you, Pam. This is what you're doing, right? This is your mission.
This is our mission. We are looking forward to a lot of other announcements to come along. We're working diligently with other partners since our ribbon cutting of the WorkOne Center. We have been contacted by several other employers who actually want to attach to the program. So there are many opportunities, and we're looking forward to making this a great success for our city.
Okay. Well, thank you both so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And thank you for watching. I hope if you are job hunting or know someone who is, or maybe have been out of the hunt a little bit, have given up, you will contact the WorkOne Center. Get on the mailing list, find out what kind of training sessions are available, what kind of help is available, and put yourself back out there, get your skills up, and figure out what it is you can do, and get ready to get back out there and get a job, because there are resources ready to help you. Contact them and find out. Thanks for watching.